What's up? Ryan Dossie here, and we're going to go through how to pull an unknown ownership length or an unknown last sale date list. A couple of members of our Facebook group have attested that this is their highest performing list. So if you guys have been kind of in this industry, in this game long enough, you've probably come to notice that, equity seniors, if you're using really good custom mail, will still get you deals, but finding ways to niche down works really well. We've had really good luck with unknown equity. This is a different one that I'm going to recommend you guys try. So really pretty straightforward to pull once you're inside the list source dashboard. What you're going to do first is just select your geography. Just for the sake of this demo, obviously I'm not actually going to buy this list, so I'm just going to do an entire state. But what you're going to do, you're going to select your geographic range, and then you want to add in equity, obviously. So I personally always do 35 to 100%. List source doesn't exactly tell us how they pull equity, but they're trying to figure out the loan balance versus what the price is worth. So we can only assume they're using public data, things like assessed value, etc., some sort of an algorithm to get there. In my experience of even going as low as 35% equity, I don't really run into deals where people can't afford to sell to me. So feel free to do that. The other thing you're going to want to add in is property type. Now, some of you guys may not know this, not the purpose of this video, but we're going to get into it real quick. So you always want to do detailed property type. If you were to do property type and just do residential SFR, it's less detailed. So you're actually going to get stuff in there like condos and land and things of that nature, which if you're going for that, that's totally fine. With us, we're typically not. So you're going to want to go detailed and then add in what you're actually after. We typically do single family, duplex, triplex, quadplex, mixed use, apartments under 10 units, apartments over 10 units, and kind of roll with that. But just for the sake of this, single family. And then where we're going to add in the unknown sale date. So you actually can't pull it if you go to the last sale date. It only allows you to search by a range, which obviously we can't pull it that way. So how you're going to do it is actually going to be length of residence, and you're going to go unknown. So that's somebody we don't know how long they've been there. And then if you want, you can choose to add in other things used to narrow it, such as corporate owned, owner occupied, absentee, couple other good ones if you're, depending on what you're after, if you're looking to do scrapes or new constructions, small houses on large lots. We typically will set in some minimum parameters for things like square footage. I don't want a 500 square foot house, etc. So hope that helps, gives you guys a new list to try, and that's the unknown length of ownership or unknown sale date. Thanks, guys.